Hi guys, welcome back to Pyro vs YouTube channel where curiosity meets the core. Today we'll be discussing about how to create a Python Library Explorer GUI using a Python code. But before that, we'll be checking the packages pre-installed in my system. So the first command that I'm going to execute in command prompt is pip list, where you can see all the packages with the versions so I can give a look about what package is what version and update it accordingly. So you can take a look onto your packages. If not installed, please do install it. You can just Google how to install and there will be a command for that to execute in command prompt. Another command to check for all these is pip freeze, which gives a similar output where packages with the version will be mentioned. So let's see the code, how it works. Firstly, you can see there are particular libraries that are imported, starting with Tkinter. Already you guys are aware that Tkinter is a standard GUI toolkit for Python. And from Tkinter, we have message box also, which provides a pop-up message dialog box. And we also have pkgutil. So that is package util. So this one provides the utilities for working with Python packages. And also we have imported sys, which provide access to some variables used or maintained by Python interpreter and to the function. Then we are also importing subprocess, which allows you to spawn new processes, connect to their input or output error pipes, and obtain their return codes. Now, quickly, let's see the overview of the program. So as you can see, we have a function of explore modules, then we have function for exploring classes, then we have another function for exploring the functions. And if you come down, you have a function for explore constants and also documentations and also examples and attributes. And the later we have a function, an entire function to show the modules information. And if you come down here, you have show classes function and also you have show functions info. And then we have show constants info. And again, documentation info of the libraries are also here in the definition. Then we also have show examples info and we have show attributes info next. These are a lot of buttons functions. I'll show you how many buttons have included. Show Python versions is also available and show library versions. And then we have a code to run the entire program. So this and all is the code for setting up the buttons and which color should be the button and all those things. We'll get back to the first function. We'll see how the first function works. So here you can see this is a function to explore modules within a specified library and diff explore modules. Library name is equal to entry.gt. This retrieves the library name entered in your widget and if not library name, checking if the library name is empty. So if the library name is empty, we display an error. Please enter a library name and then we are returning the exit function. Now coming down we have explore classes. So here you can see explore classes function is specified within a library And same as the before one, we retrieve the library name entered in the widget, and we check if the library name is empty, and if empty, we print an error message and we return the function. Coming on to the next, we have explore functions. So in explore functions, df explore functions, we have again retrieved the library name entered by the this user, and then if the widget is empty, we print the error message and we return the answer. And we also have show information info in library name. So let's move to the next one. So the next function is to explore the constants within a specified library. As usual, we are retrieving the library name entered by the widget and then checking if the library name is empty. If empty, we are printing the an error message, and we have show constant info library name. Call the function to show the information about the constant in specified library. Moving on to the next, we have explore documentation. Again, it's the same. We are calling the library name to the entry widget. We are checking if it is empty. We are printing an error message. Else, we are calling the show documentation info method. Again, it's the same for exploring the examples, giving the widget name and checking if the widget entered library name is valid or not. If it's empty, there is an error message printed. Else, it calls the function show examples info. Moving on to the next. Moving on to the next, we have explore attributors. So here again the same. If the widget is empty, error message is printed. Else, it is calling the function of show attribute info. Next is the show modules info. So here you can see the try and except method is used. So in the starts a try expect blocks to catch any exceptions, and module info is equal to import dot util dot find space live name. This is the attempt to find the information about the specified modules. If module info, checking if the information about the module was found. If get a list of modules with the specified module search location. Then we are giving modules is equal to name for name in pkgtul dot iter dot modules. So here if the modules it is checking if the modules were found and join the list of modules into a string with a new line separator. So here if the information is found about the modules, it is separated, it is found and stored it using a separated commas, and we have info is equal to slash n join. This joins the list of module into a string with a new line separators. Else, if there is no information printed, then there is the error message of modules information, no modules found. So again, we are printing modules information is equal to no module information was found. Else, no, error if library name not found. If the library name is not found, it's not found. Then we have except. In except, we have catch any expectations that occur during the execution of course. If there is any error, we print error in retrieving the information, display an error message. Next, we have show class info, where here again try and expect method. Try to accept the block to catch the expectation. Module is equal to import module. So in the module, the name is stored. Here we are checking classes. So class is equal to name for the name object variable. So here what happens is it joins again. It's the same way as the above module is join the list of classes into a string with a new line separator. If there is no classes found, there is an error message printed with class information as no class found. And if there is except, that is an except, like if there is any exception in the code, we print error, f error, retrieving the information display on the error message. So basically, it's the same kind of code for the show function info. Again, we are checking the function name, and also for the show constant info also it's the same. And for the next function, show documentation info, for that also it's the same code. We are using a try except method. And if there is modulus variable, it's called for the function. Else we are pressing a error message. And same goes for the show attribute info. And for Python definition version, we have version Python version printing of the version. Show the information Python version information and the version, and it's the same. Now coming to the GUI part. So let's go one by one. So here you can see, firstly, we have root is equal to tk.tk, and also we have Python library. We have set the title, and we have set the title in light blue color, and we have set the label of entry library name as light blue, and we have an entry widget provided to enter the library name, and we have entry dot pack. Dot pack is entering the particular button into the widget, and we have modules button. We have explore modules button with light green, and you can see all other buttons such as explore classes, explore function, explore constants, explore documentation, explore examples in light green color. So we have set the buttons everyone, and we are also displaying it in the widget. So coming down, you also get the explore attributes button and the Python version button, which is also in the light coral color. So light color is given for Python version and library version because I have not defined any kind of function for those two buttons. You can define it and make those buttons work, not an issue. And then we have the root dot main window, which executes the entire loop. For only for those three I've given, two I've given light coral, which is kind of a red color, indicating that it's not working still in the window. You can just add a definition in the program and continue as the same. Let's quickly see the output of the program. So as usual, I'm going to copy the name of the program, open the command prompt, Python space filename.py. So you can see there is a enter library name, and we have all the buttons that we have described, and the last two Python version and library version are in different colors. So let me just take an example. You can see the module names have been listed with a message dialog box. And let's see for explore the classes. You can see taking the classes provided. Every single classes will be provided. Let's check with the functions. So Tkinter functions is also listed down. Let's see, explore the documentation. So the entire documentation you can see it is listed down, and we have attributes. Attributes are also listed. But when I click on library version or Python version, what it should print is uh, look, both of them don't have a function, so they don't return any value. So if you want those both also to be functional, you should have a definition. Thank you so much for watching. If you have learned something from this video, please do like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more updates, for more kind of programs, and leave a comment on what kind of a program you want to see in the next coming episodes. Thank you.